Hello, and a very warm, very quiet welcome back to Sleep Science Studio. My name is Thomas, and it is a genuine pleasure to be your guide this evening. I am honored that you have chosen this space, this sanctuary of sound and science, as your companion on the journey towards restful, restorative sleep. Here, we let the complexities of the universe become a soothing balm, a quiet whisper that helps the noise of the day gently fade into the background. Our purpose is not to keep you awake with intrigue, but to provide a soft, intellectual landing pad for your mind, allowing it to settle peacefully. So let us begin tonight's exploration together, finding comfort in the grand, silent tapestry of scientific understanding that surrounds us all, even in slumber. Before we venture forth, I want you to feel completely at ease, perfectly comfortable in the space you have created for yourself to unwind. Allow your body to feel the full support of the surface beneath you, whether it is a bed, a sofa, or a comfortable chair. Give yourself permission to release the tension you might be holding in your shoulders, in your jaw, and in the space between your eyebrows. There is nothing required of you now except to breathe, to listen, and to allow your mind the freedom to drift along with the sound of my voice. As we settle in, I find myself wondering about where you are listening from, and what the sky looks like above you at this very moment. Perhaps it is deep into the night where you are, the world outside quiet and still, cloaked in a familiar and comforting darkness. Or maybe the sun has only just set, its final colors still faintly painting the horizon as twilight deepens and the first stars begin to appear. It could even be daytime, and you are simply seeking a moment of quiet refuge from the busy world, a brief, restful pause. Whatever your local time, whatever your reason for being here, know that you are in the right place at the right time. We are all connected by this shared moment of stillness, listening together under the same vast, overarching cosmos, separated only by time zones and distance. This shared experience creates a unique, invisible community of rest seekers, all tuning in to find a peaceful conclusion to their day, or a tranquil moment within it. It's a comforting thought, isn't it, that as you relax, countless others are doing the very same, guided by these words. There is a quiet solidarity in this shared journey towards tranquility, a gentle reminder that you are not alone in your search for peace. So wherever you are, and whatever time it may be, I welcome you, and I am glad we can share this quiet time together. It is a remarkable thing to be able to connect in this way across the quiet expanse of the night, through the science of sleep. If you find value in these sessions, and if our journeys together help you find the rest you deserve, we would be so grateful for your support. A simple act, such as liking this video, helps our channel reach others who may be searching for this same kind of peaceful, scientific sanctuary. And if you choose to subscribe to Sleep Science Studio, it ensures that you will not miss our future explorations into the calming world of science. There is no pressure, of course. The most important thing is that you are here, now, allowing yourself this time to fully relax. In fact, it is my sincerest hope that this exploration is not too interesting and that you find your way to sleep long before we reach our conclusion. That is the highest compliment you could ever pay us here at the studio, to drift off into a deep and peaceful slumber. Consider this a gentle invitation to let go, to allow the narrative to wash over you without feeling the need to follow every single word. Your subconscious mind will absorb the calm cadence and gentle flow, even as your conscious mind begins its slow, steady descent into sleep. So please, feel free to close your eyes if you have not already done so, and simply allow our journey to begin in earnest. The wonders of the cosmos will be waiting for you, whether you are awake to hear them or dreaming amongst them. And now, a gentle reminder. I am not a medical professional, and this content is designed for educational and relaxation purposes only. If you have any concerns about your sleep or well-being, please consult with a qualified healthcare provider who can give you personalized advice. Our goal here is simply to create a safe, soothing, and intellectually comfortable environment to aid the natural process of relaxation and sleep. So let's take one final collective deep breath together, Breathe in slowly, filling your lungs with calm, quiet energy. And as you exhale, release any lingering thoughts of the day. Let them drift away, becoming distant stars in your inner galaxy. Feel the weight of your body, a gentle, grounding pressure, a comforting reminder of your place here, safe and secure. Notice the quietness of the room around you and how the sound of my voice is becoming a part of that gentle, peaceful silence. Your mind is clear, your body is relaxed. You are ready to begin our quiet journey into the grandest of all questions. A question that has been whispered by philosophers and scientists for centuries, looking up at the velvet blackness of the night sky. A question that stretches our imagination to its very limits, and in doing so, provides a strange and profound sense of peace. Tonight, we are going to explore the very nature of space itself. We are going to ask, in the quietest way possible, does it ever end? This is not a question with a simple answer that can be contained in a single word. It is a doorway to understanding the shape of our reality. And exploring it does not require a frantic search for answers, but rather a gentle unfolding of possibilities, each more wondrous than the last. To begin this journey, we must first travel back in time, to the moment our universe was born, a single, infinitesimally small point. From this point of unimaginable density and heat, everything we know and see, every star, every galaxy, every planet, burst forth in an event we call the Big Bang. But it is crucial to understand that this was not an explosion in space, it was the very beginning of space itself. Space began to expand. Imagine the surface of a balloon being inflated. As it expands, every point on its surface moves away from every other point. Our universe is like that surface. It has been expanding for 13.8 billion years, carrying galaxies along for the ride, stretching the very fabric of reality. This continuous expansion is the very first clue we have in our quiet investigation into the edges of the cosmos. It's where our story begins. So settle in and let your mind drift. We will start with what we can see, the observable universe, our cosmic neighborhood's edge. The first concept we must gently embrace is the difference between the entire universe and the part of it we can perceive. This is known as the observable universe. It is not a physical boundary, but a horizon of light and time. Because the universe is 13.8 billion years old, the light from the most distant objects has only had that much time to travel across the expanding fabric of space to reach our telescopes, to reach our eyes. Anything beyond that distance, the light simply hasn't had enough time to complete its immense journey to us. It is a horizon in time, not a wall in space. Imagine yourself on a ship in the middle of a vast, calm ocean. You can see to the horizon in every direction, and it appears as a perfect circle around you. You know intuitively that the ocean does not end at that line. It continues on, far beyond your sight. The cosmic horizon is much the same. It is the limit of our perception, defined by the finite speed of light and the age of the cosmos. Every second that passes, our horizon expands just a little bit as the ancient light from ever more distant regions finally completes its pilgrimage to Earth. The most distant light we have ever detected is not from a star or a galaxy, but from a period just 380,000 years after the Big Bang. At this time, the universe was a hot, dense, opaque fog of plasma. But as it expanded and cooled, it suddenly became transparent, releasing a flash of light in all directions. That ancient light has been traveling through space ever since, its wavelength stretched by the expansion of the universe, until it is now only detectable as faint microwaves. This is the cosmic microwave background radiation, a gentle, static-like hum that fills all of space. When we look at this cosmic microwave background, we are seeing the baby picture of the universe. It is the oldest photograph in existence. This faint ethereal glow is our cosmic horizon in every direction we look. It is a beautiful, profound reminder that we are surrounded by our own past. The light hitting our instruments today from that wall of radiation began its journey long before the Earth, or our Sun, or even our galaxy had formed. It is a message from a time when everything was simpler, more uniform, and just on the cusp of becoming the structured cosmos we know today. So, to our first quiet conclusion. The observable universe is finite. It has a definite size, a spherical boundary, about 93 billion light-years in diameter. The reason it is so much larger than 13.8 billion light-years is because the space through which the light was traveling has been continuously expanding throughout its entire journey, stretching the distance. But this is only the part we can see. This is only our bubble of perception. The truly mind-bending question, the one we are here to explore, is what lies beyond that horizon. Does the universe itself go on forever? To answer this, scientists and cosmologists turn to the language of mathematics and geometry. They ask about the overall shape or topology of spacetime. Based on our best observations, primarily of that same cosmic microwave background, the geometry of the universe appears to be almost perfectly flat. This is the first of three primary possibilities we can quietly consider. A flat universe is one that obeys the familiar rules of Euclidean geometry that we learn in school. Parallel lines will always remain parallel, and the angles of a triangle will always add up to 180 degrees. If the universe is indeed perfectly flat, and it extends in this way without any unusual topology, then the simplest and most direct conclusion is that it is infinite. It goes on forever in every direction. Beyond our cosmic horizon, there would simply be more space, more galaxies, more clusters of galaxies, stretching out in a near-endless tapestry that looks, on the largest scales, much the same as our own corner of the cosmos. This is a staggering thought, and a deeply humbling one, an infinite expanse with no center and no edge, just more of everything, forever. Imagine drifting through this endless sea of galaxies. The journey would never end. New horizons would constantly come into view as old ones receded behind you. There would be no final destination, no ultimate boundary to reach. The comfort in this idea is one of scale. It suggests that our existence, our world, our galaxy, is but one tiny fleeting note in an infinite symphony of creation. Our worries and concerns, seen against such a backdrop, can feel reassuringly small, allowing us to let them go, just for tonight. But a flat geometry is only one possibility. The second is what cosmologists call a closed universe, which has a positive curvature. The geometry of a closed universe is like the surface of a sphere. On a sphere, if you draw two parallel lines, they will eventually converge and cross. And if you draw a large triangle, its angles will add up to more than 180 degrees. This positive curvature means that space itself curves back on itself. It is finite in volume, yet it has no boundary, no edge to fall off of. Think of the surface of the Earth. You can travel in one direction indefinitely, and you will never reach an edge. You will never find a sign that says, "The end of the world." Instead, you will simply loop around and arrive back where you started. A closed universe operates on this same principle, but in three spatial dimensions instead of two. If you could travel in a straight line for long enough, across billions of light years, you would eventually find yourself returning to your starting point, having circumnavigated the entire cosmos. In this scenario, space does not end, but it is not infinite either. It is finite and unbounded. It contains a specific, measurable amount of space and matter, but there is no wall or barrier that defines its limit. The universe would be a self-contained, four-dimensional hypersphere. Looking out into the distance with a powerful enough telescope would be, in theory, like looking at the back of your own head. You would be seeing the light that has traveled all the way around the universe to return to you. The third possibility is known as an open universe, which has a negative curvature. The geometry here is more complex, often visualized as the surface of a saddle, which curves in opposite ways along different axes. In an open universe, parallel lines will diverge, getting farther and farther apart over time. The angles of a triangle drawn in such a space would add up to less than 180 degrees. This shape, like the flat universe, would also be infinite in extent. It would stretch on forever, but its very geometry would be different, more expansive. So we have these three gentle possibilities, these three shapes our reality might take: flat and infinite, like an endless sheet of paper; closed and finite, like the surface of a great cosmic balloon; or open and infinite, like an endless cosmic saddle. Our current measurements from satellites like the Planck spacecraft have measured the curvature of the universe with incredible precision. They have found it to be so close to perfectly flat that any curvature, if it exists, must be on a scale far, far larger than our entire observable universe. This is a profound finding. It means that, for all practical purposes, from our perspective within our cosmic horizon, space behaves as if it were flat and infinite. The portion of the universe we can see is like a tiny patch on an immense sphere, so large that our local area appears completely flat. Just as the Earth appears flat to a small creature standing in a large field, the universe appears flat to us. This implies that if the universe is finite and closed, it must be unimaginably vast, dwarfing our observable bubble of reality. This leads us to the core of our quiet question. Even if the universe is truly infinite, it does not mean it contains every possibility. An infinite set of numbers can still have rules. For instance, the set of all even numbers is infinite, but it will never contain the number 3. Likewise, an infinite universe would still be governed by the laws of physics. It would be an infinity of familiar things, of matter and energy behaving in predictable ways, just stretched out over an endless canvas. It's an ordered infinity, not a chaotic one. Let's rest on this idea of a flat, infinite universe for a moment, as it is the one most consistent with our current data. It proposes a cosmos that is fundamentally simple in its grandest architecture. No complex curves, no cosmic loops, just an endless expanse of space-time. In this model, space doesn't end because there is no outside for it to end in. Space is not expanding into anything. Space itself is what is expanding. It is the container and the contents, all at once. The concept of an edge becomes meaningless. But what if our universe is just one of many? This is the speculative yet scientifically grounded idea of the multiverse. In some cosmological models, such as eternal inflation, the Big Bang that created our universe was not a unique event. Instead, picture a vast cosmic ocean of inflating energy, and within it, bubbles are constantly forming. Each bubble that forms is a new universe, with its own Big Bang, potentially with its own unique laws of physics. Our entire infinite universe could be just one bubble in an even grander, infinite foam of other universes. In this multiverse scenario, the question, does space end, becomes even more layered. Our space, the space of our universe, might be finite or infinite, but it is contained within a larger reality, a metaspace, where new universes are born. We could never reach another bubble universe, as the space between them is thought to be expanding faster than the speed of light. They are causally disconnected from us, forever beyond our horizon. They are theoretical neighbors that we can never visit, or even see. This idea, while deeply theoretical, provides a strange sort of comfort. It suggests that existence itself is so robust, so fertile, that it doesn't limit itself to just one expression. The cosmos may be endlessly creative, constantly birthing new realities. Our universe, in all its infinite or unimaginably vast glory, may still be just a single beautiful instance of a much larger creative process. It positions our reality as something precious, but not unique, part of a family of cosmoses we will never know. Let's gently pull our focus back from these grand, speculative realms and return to our own universe, and that beautiful, calming concept of being finite but unbounded. The analogy of the sphere's surface is so powerful. It resolves the paradox of a place that you can never leave, that has no edge, yet contains a finite amount of area. Our universe could be the three-dimensional equivalent. It could have a finite volume, a finite number of stars and galaxies. and yet you would never find its end. This idea elegantly solves the problem of what lies beyond the edge. There is no beyond. The question itself is based on our everyday experience of containers and boundaries, but the universe may not play by those rules. It may be that the only way to find the boundary of the universe is to travel in a straight line and return to your origin. The edge is everywhere and nowhere at once. It is a property of the whole system, not a location you can point to. So what is the most scientifically sound, yet soothing, answer to our question tonight? It is this. As far as we can tell, space does not have an edge or an end in the way we commonly think of one. There is no wall, no final frontier. Instead, it is likely one of two magnificent possibilities. Either it is infinite, stretching on forever in a flat, majestic expanse, or it is finite but unbounded, curving back on itself on a scale so vast we cannot perceive the bend. Both possibilities point to the same gentle truth. You are inside a system that is complete. There is no outside to fall into. Whether finite or infinite, the cosmos is a self-contained reality. This can induce a profound sense of psychological safety. You are not perched on the edge of existence. You are nestled deep within it, on a tiny, quiet planet, in a perfectly ordinary galaxy, in a cosmos that is whole and complete, regardless of its ultimate size. Let's consider the nature of infinity itself for a moment. Our minds struggle with this concept because we live in a world of finite things. But mathematics gives us a language to discuss it calmly. Georg Cantor, a brilliant mathematician, showed that there are different sizes of infinity. The infinity of whole numbers is smaller than the infinity of all the points on a line. This suggests that even infinity can have texture and structure. An infinite universe doesn't have to be a terrifying, chaotic concept. It can be an ordered, structured, and beautiful one. And so, as you lie here on the cusp of sleep, you can let your mind drift in this endless or seamlessly looping space. Feel the reassurance of its completeness. The universe is not a drafty house with an open door. It is a perfectly constructed sphere or an endless, tranquil plane. The laws of physics that govern the atoms in your body are the same laws that govern the most distant galaxy at the edge of our sight. There is a continuity, a reliability to reality that is deeply calming. The darkness in the night sky is not a sign of an ending, but a testament to the sheer scale we have been discussing. It is called Olber's paradox. If the universe were infinite, static, and eternal, then every line of sight should end on a star, and the night sky would be blindingly bright. The fact that it is dark is the evidence that the universe had a beginning, that the light from the most distant stars hasn't reached us yet, and that the expansion of space is stretching their light, dimming it on its long journey. That comforting, familiar darkness is the signature of the Big Bang. It is the quiet space between the stars that tells the story of our cosmic origins. It is the breathing room of the cosmos, the canvas upon which the starlight is painted. So when you look into the night, you are not looking into an empty void. You are looking across vast distances of time and expanding space, seeing the grand structure of reality and its history written in the absence of light as much as in its presence. Let us return to the image of the expanding balloon. It is so useful for our intuition. The galaxies are not flying through space away from each other. Rather, the space between them is being created, stretching moment by moment. This process is happening right now, everywhere at once. The very room you are in is expanding, but the electromagnetic forces holding your body and the objects around you together are vastly stronger than this gentle cosmic stretch, so you do not feel it. It is a silent, grand process that forms the foundation of our reality. For decades, astronomers wondered if this expansion would ever stop. They thought that gravity from all the matter in the universe might eventually pull everything back together, slowing the expansion and culminating in a big crunch. It would be a symmetric, cyclical view of the cosmos. However, observations of distant supernovae in the late 1990s revealed something astonishing. something that deepens the mystery and the wonder. The expansion of the universe is not slowing down. It is accelerating. There is an unknown force or energy inherent in the fabric of space itself that is pushing everything apart at an ever-increasing rate. We call this mysterious influence dark energy. It makes up nearly 70% of the energy density of the universe, yet we have no clear understanding of what it is. It is a gentle, persistent pressure woven into space-time that will likely determine the ultimate fate of our universe. It ensures that the cosmos will continue to expand, becoming colder, darker, and vaster over unimaginable timescales. This accelerating expansion adds another layer to our question. It means the galaxies that are currently visible at the edge of our observable universe will, one day, be receding from us faster than the speed of light. Their light will no longer be able to reach us. They will cross our cosmic horizon and vanish from our view forever. In the far distant future, the night sky will look very different. A local group of galaxies will have merged, and all other galactic clusters will have disappeared beyond the horizon, leaving our descendants in a vast, seemingly empty universe. There is a peculiar, melancholic beauty to this idea. A universe that slowly empties its skies, leaving only the light of its local family. It emphasizes the preciousness of the view we have now. This specific cosmic moment where we are privileged enough to see the evidence of the Big Bang, to map the distribution of countless galaxies, and to ask these profound questions. We live in a golden age of cosmology, able to see a rich and detailed history that will one day be invisible. So when we ask, does space end? The answer from science is a quiet, reassuring no. Not in the way you think. There is no wall, no boundary. There is only the horizon of our own perception, a limit in time. Beyond that, there is only the grand, silent continuation of space-time, either curving back on itself on an impossibly large scale, or stretching out into a flat and endless expanse, all of it expanding faster and faster due to a mysterious, gentle energy of the void. Let the sheer scale of this wash over you like a gentle wave. Let it dissolve the sharp edges of your day. Your mind has just traveled across billions of light years, contemplated the birth of the cosmos, peered beyond the horizon of light, and weighed the very shape of reality itself. These are not anxious thoughts. They are expansive thoughts. They create space in your mind, just as there is space in the cosmos. They are a reminder of a reality so much larger than our immediate concerns. Think of the silence of space, not a threatening emptiness, but a deep, resonant quiet. The silence of stars being born in distant nebulae. The silence of galaxies slowly turning over billions of years. The silence of light traveling for eons to reach us. This is the quiet that underpins everything. By contemplating the cosmos, we are inviting that same deep, resonant quiet into our own minds, allowing it to settle, to soothe, to prepare us for the deep rest that awaits. The fact that we, collections of stardust on a small rocky planet, can even conceive of these questions is perhaps the most wondrous thing of all. The universe, through us, has become aware of itself. It is looking back at its own origins, measuring its own shape, and wondering about its own destiny. You are a part of that process. Your quiet contemplation tonight is a meaningful act, a participation in the cosmos's grand journey of self-discovery. And now it is time for that consciousness to rest. We have explored the edge of what we can see, the cosmic microwave background. We have pondered the possible shapes of reality, flat, closed, or open, and we have accepted the profound idea that the universe is either infinite or finite and unbounded, like a sphere. In either case, there is no edge, there is no end. There is only a seamless, magnificent whole. Let this be your final thought as you drift deeper now. You are safe within a complete, self-contained reality. There is no need to hold on to these concepts any longer. Let them dissolve. Let them become part of the quiet background. They have served their purpose, which was to gently guide your mind away from the repetitive thoughts of the day and toward a place of quiet wonder, to replace small worries with grand, peaceful ideas. Your mind has been stretched, and now it is ready to relax into the comfortable darkness, just as the universe is settled in its own calm, cosmic darkness. The journey from a single point of light to an accelerating, endless expanse is a story of unfolding, of becoming. It is the story of everything. And you are a part of it. Every atom in your being was forged in the heart of a star that lived and died long ago. You are not just an observer of the universe, you are a literal, physical part of it. And just as the universe expands and settles, so too can you. Allow your body to feel heavy, settled, and at peace. So does space ever end? The answer is a beautiful paradox that brings peace. It doesn't end, because it is either endless or it is so perfectly curved that it has no end to find. Both answers lead to a feeling of security, of being held within a vast but coherent structure. There is nothing to fear at the edge of space, because the edge does not exist. There is only more of this magnificent, silent, and deeply peaceful reality. As we move into the final phase of our journey together, let's focus less on the answers and more on the feeling these ideas evoke. The feeling of immensity, the feeling of timelessness. Allow the intellectual part of your brain to go quiet now. The concepts have been planted, and they will resonate gently in your subconscious. Now is the time for pure sensation, for the feeling of sinking gently into a deep and supportive comfort. The science has become a lullaby. The questions of cosmology are like deep, resonant bells. Once struck, their sound continues to vibrate long after. The question of space and its end is one such bell. Its vibration is one of awe, of wonder, and of peace. Let that gentle vibration be the last thing you are aware of. A low, calming hum of cosmic significance that gently rocks you toward the shores of sleep. There is nothing more to know, nothing more to figure out. There is only rest. Our place in the universe is both infinitesimally small and infinitely precious. It is the contradiction that gives life its meaning. We are a brief flicker of awareness in an ocean of time, and yet we are the part of the universe that can appreciate its own beauty. Embracing this smallness is a key to tranquility. It frees us from the burden of self-importance and allows us to simply be, to be a part of this grand, silent, unfolding story. The mysteries we have discussed, like dark energy and the true shape of the cosmos, are not sources of anxiety. They are frontiers of human curiosity. They are a testament to how much more there is to learn, and there is a great peace in knowing that the quest for knowledge is as endless as the universe itself might be. It means there will always be more wonder, more beauty to uncover. For tonight, though, we have uncovered enough. We have found a place of intellectual comfort. Let the rhythm of my voice become like the gentle pull of gravity, drawing you down into a state of deep relaxation. Each word is a small step deeper. Each pause is a moment to sink further. The complex ideas have now transformed into a simple, soothing texture of sound. A sonic blanket woven with stars and galaxies, nebulae, and the endless expanse of space. A blanket to keep you warm and safe as you drift off. The silence between my words is as important as the words themselves. It is the space. It is the canvas. In these next moments, I will speak less, and the pauses will grow longer. This is an invitation for you to let go completely, to allow your own thoughts to dissipate, and to float freely in the quiet space we have created together. There is no agenda here, other than your complete and total rest. The universe will continue its silent, majestic expansion whether you are awake or asleep. The stars will continue to burn. The light will continue its ancient journey across the void. Everything will be here for you when you wake. You can release your hold on awareness. confident that the world is in its place. Give yourself this gift of surrender, the ultimate trust in the stability of reality, allowing your own consciousness to take its nightly leave. Remember the feeling of looking up at a truly dark night sky, far from the city lights. That feeling of awe, of being small but connected to something vast and beautiful. You can carry that feeling with you into your dreams tonight. It is a feeling of peace, of perspective. Let it be the emotional landscape for your sleep. A wide-open, star-filled space where your mind can roam freely and peacefully. And so, our quiet journey to the end of space has brought us back here, to this moment of profound stillness. We found that there is no end, only continuation. We found that the grandest questions lead not to confusion, but to a deeper sense of peace and security. The universe is whole, it is complete, and you are a perfect, precious part of it. Now, sleep. Sleep deeply, sleep peacefully. Allow the final vestiges of wakefulness to drift away now. Release them. Let them go. The story is told. The question is answered in the most soothing way possible. All that is left is the gentle, quiet hum of the cosmos and the deep, restorative sleep that you so richly deserve. Rest now. Rest in the knowledge that you are safely held within the endless or seamlessly complete embrace of the universe. And now, as your mind drifts in this boundless, peaceful space, let us consider the very fabric of that space. The void between the stars, that perfect, velvet blackness, is not truly empty. It is not a void of nothingness, but a place of profound and subtle activity. On the smallest possible scales, far smaller than any atom, the vacuum of space is understood to be a shimmering, vibrant sea of potential. It is a concept known in physics as quantum foam, a constant, gentle bubbling of particles and antiparticles that flicker into and out of existence in moments too brief to measure. This underlying reality is the truest foundation of the cosmos. It is a quiet, energetic hum beneath the silent stillness of space. This quantum foam is not a source of chaos, but the very source of stability. It is the baseline from which all reality emerges. Imagine a perfectly calm lake whose surface appears smooth and placid, but on a microscopic level, its water molecules are in constant motion. The vacuum of space is like this, a state of perfect equilibrium built upon an infinitesimal, ceaseless dance. It is a deep, foundational peace, a quiet energy that holds everything together. This subtle energy of the void is thought to be the very source of the dark energy we spoke of earlier. The gentle, persistent pressure that drives the accelerating expansion of the universe may be the collective effect of this quantum shimmer writ large across cosmic scales. The most fundamental level of reality, this gentle fizz of existence, is what paints the grandest strokes on the cosmic canvas. There is a deep reassurance in this. The universe is not empty, but filled with a quiet, creative potential that is woven into the very fabric of every inch of space. Now, let us gently shift our perspective from the infinitesimally small to the impossibly long stretches of cosmic time. The processes of the universe unfold on schedules that make a human lifetime seem like less than a single heartbeat. A star like our sun will burn steadily for 10 billion years. The great red supergiant stars live fast and die young in spectacular explosions, but even their lives are measured in millions of years. The smallest, dimmest stars, the red dwarfs, will sip their fuel so slowly that they may continue to shine for trillions of years, far into the deep future of the cosmos. Imagine the slow, majestic dance of galaxies. Our own Milky Way is currently on a collision course with the Andromeda Galaxy. But this is not a violent, sudden crash. It is a gentle, gravitational embrace that will unfold over the next 4 billion years. Over hundreds of millions of years, the two great spirals will pass through each other like ghosts, their individual stars rarely colliding due to the vast distances between them. They will dance and swirl, pulling long streamers of stars and gas until they finally merge into a single larger galaxy. Contemplating these immense timescales can have a profoundly calming effect on the human mind. It allows us to place our own immediate concerns, the worries of a single day, into a much larger context. The pressures and deadlines that feel so urgent are, in the grand scheme of the cosmos, fleeting moments. By acknowledging this, we give ourselves permission to let them go, just for tonight. We allow our own internal clock to slow down, to synchronize with the patient, glacial rhythm of the universe. There is no hurry. There is only this moment of quiet rest. Light from the Andromeda Galaxy that we see tonight began its journey 2.5 million years ago. When that light left its home, our own species was just beginning to walk the Earth. We are always looking into the past, receiving ancient messages from across the cosmos. This transforms the night sky into a time machine. Every point of light is a window to a different era. This deepens the sense of peace. We are connected not just across space, but through the immense, silent river of time, a river that flows ever onward, carrying everything with it. This cosmic slowness, this deep patience is a quality you can invite into your own body. Feel the slow, steady rhythm of your own breathing, in and out. It is your personal connection to the rhythms of the universe. It is a slow, reliable dance of life. There is nothing you need to do to maintain it. Your body knows the rhythm. You can simply relax into it, trusting this ancient, patient process, just as the galaxies trust gravity to guide their slow, celestial waltz across the eons. Let us now listen to the silence of this vast, slow universe. While space is a near-perfect vacuum and cannot carry sound waves as we know them, it is not without its own form of music. Astronomers use radio telescopes to listen to the cosmos, and they hear a symphony of signals. They hear the steady, rhythmic beat of pulsars, the collapsed cores of massive stars, spinning hundreds of times a second, sweeping beams of energy across the cosmos, like cosmic lighthouses, a steady, reliable pulse in the deep dark. And in recent years, we have learned to detect another cosmic sound, the whisper of gravitational waves. These are ripples in the fabric of space-time itself, generated by the most cataclysmic events in the universe, such as the merging of two black holes. These waves travel across the cosmos, stretching and squeezing everything they pass through by an impossibly small amount. They are the true sound of gravity, a silent vibration that confirms the deep, interconnected nature of space-time, a hum that resonates through everything, everywhere. This deep, underlying rhythm of the universe can be a profoundly soothing concept. It suggests that beneath the apparent randomness of things, there is a fundamental order, a cosmic cadence. Just as the pulsar flashes with perfect regularity, and space-time ripples with the echoes of ancient collisions, your own heart beats with a steady, life-affirming rhythm. You are a part of this cosmic orchestra. Your own biology is playing a small, beautiful part in this universal symphony of existence. Feel that rhythm now, a gentle, steady presence within you. And now, as we drift in this sea of silent music and slow time, let us bring our awareness home from the edge of the observable universe, back through the clusters of galaxies, past the swirling arms of the Milky Way, beyond our familiar sun and moon, and back to the quiet space you now occupy. Let's make this final leg of the journey a personal one, by remembering the most intimate connection you have to the cosmos. You are not just in the universe is in you. Every heavy element in your body, the carbon in your bones and skin, the oxygen you are breathing now, the iron in your blood that carries that oxygen to your cells, was created in the heart of a star billions of years ago. A star far more massive than our sun lived its life and died in a spectacular supernova explosion. That explosion scattered these newly forged elements across space, seeding a great cloud of gas and dust. From that cloud, our sun, our Earth, and eventually you were born. You are, in the most literal sense, stardust. You are the universe made conscious. When you feel a sense of wonder looking at the stars, it is the universe looking back at itself through your eyes. This is not just a poetic idea. It is a fundamental scientific truth. This realization can dissolve any lingering feelings of separation or loneliness. You are not separate from the grand tapestry. You are woven from the very same threads as the most distant, shining nebula. You belong here. Feel the gentle weight of your body, this collection of ancient atoms resting comfortably. Feel the warmth of your own life, a small, precious flame of cosmic energy. You are a temporary, beautiful arrangement of matter and energy that has the remarkable ability to think, to feel, and to rest. And resting is as natural a part of your cosmic cycle as anything else. It is a time for repair, for integration, for returning to a state of quiet equilibrium. It is your nightly return to the peaceful baseline of existence. As you sink deeper now into the comfort of your bed, imagine you are sinking into this deep, cosmic truth, the truth of your connection to everything. Allow this feeling of belonging to be your anchor. It is an anchor that doesn't hold you rigidly in place, but allows you to drift safely and securely on the calm, dark waters of sleep. You are a child of the cosmos, and you are being held by the gentle, constant laws of the universe that brought you into being. The journey outward to the edges of space was only to help you begin the more important journey inward, the journey into deep, restorative peace. The vastness of space is mirrored in the vastness of your own inner world of consciousness and dreams. Now it is time to explore that inner space. A place with no boundaries, no edges, where your mind is free to create, to process, and to heal. Give yourself permission to make that transition now, from outer space to inner space. Let the concepts of cosmology, of space and time, of stars and galaxies, now become the gentle, ambient backdrop for your descent into sleep. They are no longer things to be actively considered, but have become the very texture of the air around you, the gentle pressure of the blankets, the quiet hum in the room. They have served their purpose, which was to build a sanctuary of sound and thought, a safe harbor for your mind, and now you can rest in that harbor. Your breathing is slow and regular, your body is heavy and relaxed, your mind is quiet and calm. These are the simple, profound truths of this moment. Let them be your focus. The gentle rise and fall of your chest. The feeling of letting go with each exhale. Each breath is a quiet wave, carrying you further and further away from the shores of wakefulness and out into the deep, peaceful ocean of sleep. There is nothing to hold on to, nothing to resist. Simply float. The question of whether space ends has been answered for tonight. It does not. It is a complete and whole system. And within that system, you too are complete and whole. You are exactly where you need to be. There is a deep, abiding rightness to this moment, to this quiet, to this impending rest. Trust in it. Surrender to it. Allow the great, silent, and endlessly beautiful universe to be your guardian as you sleep. Rest now. There is only peace. Let us use these next few moments to simply be present with the silence. I will not introduce any new ideas. We will just float here together, in this quiet space we have built, supported by the immense and gentle truths of the cosmos. Feel the stillness expand. Feel it fill the room around you. Feel it fill your mind. This is the silence that existed before the Big Bang, and the silence that will remain in the far future. It is the eternal canvas of reality, and it is profoundly peaceful. The journey of a photon of light from a distant star to your eye is a lonely one. It travels for thousands or millions of years through the cold and the dark, carrying a single message: I exist. Every star you can see is a message from the past, a declaration of existence that has finally reached you. Tonight, as you sleep, you are like that photon, traveling through the quiet darkness of your own inner space, on a journey of restoration to arrive safely in the morning, renewed. Allow your awareness to become very soft, very diffuse, like a nebula, a great cloud of gas and dust with no hard edges. Let the boundaries of your body feel as if they are gently dissolving into the comfort of your surroundings. You are not a solid, separate object, but a part of the gentle flow of energy and matter. This feeling of dissolution, of merging with the quiet of the room, is a key to deep relaxation. It is the process of letting go of the self, just for a while. Think of gravity not as a force that pulls you down, but as a gentle, constant embrace from the earth. The planet is holding you. It is supporting you completely. You do not need to exert any effort to be held. You can simply release your full weight to this embrace, trusting that you are secure. This is the same force that holds galaxies together, that keeps planets in their orbits. It is a reliable, steady, and fundamentally gentle force. Feel its comforting, unyielding support now. Every breath you take is an exchange with the world around you. You are breathing in atoms that have been a part of the sky, of trees, of oceans, and you are breathing out atoms that will go on to be part of them again. This constant, gentle flow is the rhythm of life. It is a reminder that you are not a closed system, but an open, flowing part of a much larger whole. And as you sleep, this gentle, life-sustaining exchange continues, effortlessly, perfectly, without any thought from you. The darkness behind your closed eyelids is a universe all its own. It is not empty. It is filled with potential. It is the screen upon which your dreams will be projected. It is a safe, private cosmos that is yours alone. Welcome this darkness. See it not as an absence of light, but as a presence of peace. It is a soft blanket for your senses, protecting them from stimulation, allowing them to fully rest and recharge. Sink into this personal, peaceful darkness. As you continue to drift, you may notice that my voice is becoming more distant, more a part of the background. Allow this to happen. Let it become just another sound in the room, like the hum of a fan or the whisper of the wind outside. It is a sound that signals safety, calm, and permission to sleep. It requires no response, no analysis. It is simply a steady, reassuring presence that will remain with you as you descend all the way down into the deepest, most restorative stages of sleep. The great overarching theme of our journey has been one of completeness, a universe that is either infinite or perfectly closed, with no jarring edges, a reality that is self-contained. This idea of completeness can be a powerful balm for the mind. It suggests that everything is as it should be, that there are no missing pieces, that the system is whole, and as a part of that system, you too, in this moment, are whole and complete. You lack nothing. All you need is rest. Let go of any final thoughts of the day. If they arise, simply observe them, like distant asteroids drifting by in the darkness. Do not engage with them. Do not follow them. Simply let them pass. Your focus is on the stillness, on the darkness, on the feeling of comfort. These are the bright, guiding stars of your inner sky now. Follow them. Follow them into the deep peace that lies beyond thought, the quiet harbor of sleep. The asteroids of thought will drift on by, unnoticed. Your body knows how to sleep. It is an ancient, innate wisdom. You do not need to teach it how. You do not need to force it. All you need to do is get out of its way, and that is what we have done here tonight. We have gently guided the conscious mind, the part of you that worries and plans, on a long and fascinating journey so that your body's natural wisdom can finally take over. Trust that wisdom. It is as old as life itself. The gentle pull of sleep is now stronger than your desire to stay awake. It is a current in a slow, warm river, and it is carrying you gently downstream. Resisting the current takes energy. Letting go takes none at all. So let go. Allow the river to carry you. It knows the way. It is flowing toward a deep, calm delta of perfect rest. There is nothing to fear. It is the most natural journey in the world, one you have taken thousands of times before. Imagine the vast, silent spaces between the planets, between the stars. Let your mind expand to fill that silence. It is a clean, clear, and quiet space. A space free from clutter and noise. This is the state your mind is approaching now. An inner stillness that mirrors the stillness of the cosmos. A great, peaceful expanse where healing and restoration can occur. Welcome this inner silence. It is your natural state of rest. The stories of the stars are written in light, across a page of darkness. Your own story of the day is now written, it is complete. It is time to close the book on today. When you wake, a fresh, clean page will be waiting for you. But for now, the story is done. Give yourself the gift of the definitive ending to your day. This moment, right here, is the final punctuation mark, a full stop. And after the stop, there is only the peaceful blankness of rest. As you fall asleep, you are performing an act of profound trust. Trust in the safety of your surroundings. Trust in your body's ability to care for itself. Trust that the sun will rise again. This trust is the foundation of good sleep. And we have built that trust tonight by contemplating the vast, stable, and reliable nature of the universe. The laws of physics will not fail. The earth will continue to turn. You are safe. You can let go completely. Every star is a fusion reactor, turning chaos into order, creating light and heat from the simplest elements. Sleep is your own personal fusion reactor. It takes the chaotic experiences and memories of the day and integrates them, ordering them, creating energy and mental clarity for the next day. It is a profoundly creative and ordering process. You are not shutting down when you sleep. You are engaging in one of the most important creative acts of your life. Let my voice be the last thread of connection to the waking world. And now, I am going to gently let go of that thread. My words will become softer, slower, and the spaces between them will grow even longer. This is the final gentle push into the ocean of sleep. You are ready. Your body is ready. Your mind is ready. The next time you are aware, it will be in the gentle light of a new day. But for now, there is only this gentle, deepening peace. Drifting now, deeper and deeper, into a comfortable, warm and safe space. All the wonders of the cosmos are just a gentle, humming background, a lullaby of silent stars and slow-turning galaxies, supporting you, holding you, as you drift and float and sink into perfect, peaceful sleep. There is only the feeling of letting go, of being carried. The universe is vast and silent and beautiful, and you are a part of its beauty, a part of its silence, a part of its peace. Feel that peace now, filling every part of your being, from the tips of your toes to the crown of your head, a profound, unshakable calm, as you drift even deeper, deeper now. Releasing and relaxing. The day is done. Its work is finished. Now is the time for rest, for renewal, for the quiet miracle of sleep. Let it happen. Welcome it. Embrace the deep, comforting stillness that is here for you now. The edge of space does not exist, and the edge of consciousness is gently blurring, fading, dissolving into the boundless world of dreams, a world of peace, a world of rest. Sleep now, sleep well, and dream among the silent, watchful stars. Your journey is complete. You have arrived at the shores of slumber. The vast cosmic ocean of rest is before you. All you need to do is take that final, effortless step. Let go of my voice. Let go of all thought. Let go of the day. And simply sleep. Deeper and deeper still, sinking into a softness that has no bottom, a comfort that is endless, just like the universe itself. Every muscle is relaxed. Every thought is quiet. Your mind is clear. Your body is at peace. You are asleep. The silent music of the cosmos is your lullaby. The steady turning of the planets is your rhythm. The soft light of distant nebulae is your nightlight. You are perfectly safe, perfectly comfortable, and drifting, gone. Rest and renewal. The universe holds you in its vast, silent embrace. There is nothing more to do, nothing more to hear, except the quiet rhythm of your own breathing, leading you deeper into the heart of peace, into the heart of sleep. Sleep, a quiet journey into the self, a return to the source. In this deep, healing state, your body and mind are restoring themselves, finding their perfect balance, their perfect harmony, ready for a new day. But not yet. For now, there is only this deep, profound rest. The stars will keep their watch. The moon will continue its silent orbit. The universe will carry on with its majestic, slow dance. All is well. All is calm. All is peaceful. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep. The final embers of the day have faded, and the deep, restorative darkness of the night has taken their place. Welcome this darkness. Welcome this rest. It is a gift you give to yourself, the most important gift of all, the gift of peace and sleep. Let the silence now take over completely. Let it be the final sound you hear, a sound of profound calm, of infinite space, of perfect rest. This silence is your friend. It is your sanctuary. Rest in it now. The entire cosmos is breathing with you, a slow, steady cosmic breath. As you exhale, you let go. As you inhale, you draw in peace. Breathe out the day. Breathe in the night. Breathe out all effort. Breathe in deep, effortless sleep. And now, only silence. The journey is over. Rest, sleep, peace. The profound silence that now enfolds you is a reflection of the great quiet void between the stars. It is not an empty silence, but a rich, deep stillness filled with potential. This is the peace that pervades the universe, the baseline state of reality to which everything eventually returns. Allow yourself to merge with this silence. Let it become more than something you hear. Let it be something you feel. A gentle, steady pressure of peace that calms your nervous system, slows your heart rate, and guides you ever deeper into the sanctuary of restorative sleep. There is nothing to do but to be still within this immense and beautiful quiet. In this deep state of relaxation, your sense of time begins to dissolve. The minutes and hours of the waking world lose their meaning. You are now entering cosmic time, a slow, deep, and patient rhythm. In this state, there is no past to regret and no future to anticipate. There is only the gentle, eternal now. This is the timelessness of a sleeping planet, turning slowly in the void. It is the timelessness of a galaxy, spiraling over eons. Let your own consciousness untether itself from the clock and float freely in this deep, boundless ocean of time, where the only purpose is to rest and to be. Your body is now a universe unto itself, a quiet cosmos of cells and systems, all working in perfect harmony to bring you this deep and healing rest. The gentle flow of your blood is like the slow orbit of planets. The electrical impulses in your nerves are like the faint twinkling light of distant stars. Your entire being is a microcosm of the grand design, and its deepest, most ancient wisdom is now taking over. You can surrender your conscious control completely, trusting in this innate biological intelligence to guide you through the night, repairing, restoring, and preparing you for the gentle light of a new morning. Let a feeling of profound gratitude wash over you. Gratitude for this moment of peace. Gratitude for the safety and comfort of your surroundings. Gratitude for your own body's incredible ability to heal and restore itself through sleep. This feeling of gratitude is a warm, gentle light that can fill your entire being, dissolving any final traces of tension or worry. It is a soft, inner glow that illuminates the path to the deepest states of sleep. Hold this warmth gently as you sink even further, letting it be your final, peaceful companion on this journey into the quiet night. Imagine your consciousness as a single, tiny vessel on a vast, calm, cosmic ocean. The journey of the day is over, and your ship has reached a deep, quiet, and perfectly sheltered harbor. The waters here are completely still, reflecting the silent stars above like a perfect mirror. You can now drop anchor. The anchor is the feeling of your own physical weight, the gentle pull of gravity, a comforting, grounding sensation. With the anchor dropped, your vessel is secure. It will not be disturbed. It can simply rest here, in this perfect stillness, for the entire night. Every star you have ever seen is a testament to stability. For millions or billions of years, it maintains a perfect equilibrium between the outward pressure of its nuclear furnace and the inward pull of its own gravity. This balance is what allows it to shine so steadily. You can find a similar balance within yourself now. A perfect equilibrium between the heaviness of your body and the lightness of your drifting mind. A balance between letting go of the day and embracing the peace of the night. You are in a state of perfect, steady, and calm equilibrium, just like a silent, distant star. The darkness that surrounds you is a comforting, protective layer. It is a shield from the overstimulation of the waking world. Within this gentle darkness, your mind and body can finally stand down from their state of high alert. Your senses can rest. Your muscles can release. Your brain can begin its vital work of clearing out the metabolic byproducts of a day of thinking. This darkness is not an absence. It is a vital ingredient for health and well-being, so welcome it. Sink into its soft, velvety depths and allow it to hold you and protect you until morning comes. As you lie here, you are participating in a fundamental cycle of the universe, the cycle of activity and rest. Stars are born, they shine, and they eventually die, their materials recycled into new stars. Galaxies form and evolve. Even the universe itself may be cyclical. Your own life follows this rhythm. The day is for doing, for creating, for experiencing. The night is for being, for restoring, for integrating. By embracing sleep, you are aligning yourself with this deep, cosmic pattern. You are honoring the ancient, universal need for rest, for the quiet phase that makes all activity possible. Let go of the need to understand. The scientific concepts we have explored were merely a doorway, a path to lead you to this place of quiet. You do not need to remember the details of cosmic inflation or the geometry of space-time. All that matters now is the feeling these ideas have left behind, a sense of awe, of peace, of security within a vast and magnificent reality. Let the feeling be everything. Allow the intellect to fall completely silent and just exist in this state of pure, thoughtless, peaceful sensation. This is the true destination of our journey tonight. Your breath is the gentlest of rhythms, an anchor to the present moment. Notice its effortless flow, the cool air entering, the warm air leaving. Each breath is a small wave of life, washing over you, cleansing you. With every exhale, you release a little more tension. You sink a little deeper into comfort. With every inhale, you draw in a little more calm, a little more stillness. This gentle, automatic process will continue all night long, a faithful guardian watching over you, ensuring you have everything you need as you rest in the deep, quiet peace of the night. You are now floating in the space between wakefulness and dream. It is a magical, peaceful state of being known as hypnagogia. Here, Thoughts are not structured, but are free-flowing images and feelings. Logic gives way to a gentle, dreamlike creativity. Do not try to hold on to any of it. Simply allow it to wash over you. It is the gentle current of your own subconscious mind, beginning its nightly work of sorting, processing, and dreaming. You are safely in the hands of a deeper, wiser part of yourself. You can trust it completely as it guides you the rest of the way into sleep. Think of your bed as a spaceship, a vessel designed for your nightly journey through the cosmos of sleep. It is perfectly safe, perfectly comfortable, and equipped with everything you need. As you lie here, your vessel is slowly detaching from the waking world, its engines humming with a low, peaceful frequency. It is beginning its slow, silent drift through the star fields of deep relaxation, on a pre-programmed course to the restorative nebulae of deep sleep. All systems are nominal. All you have to do is relax and enjoy the gentle, silent journey. The concept of you is becoming softer now. The hard edges of your ego, the part of you that identifies with your name, your job, your worries, is gently dissolving. In sleep, you are not this person. You are pure consciousness, pure being. This nightly release from the self is a profound and necessary freedom. It is a liberation from the burdens of identity. Allow this gentle dissolution. Let yourself become a part of the vast, anonymous, peaceful whole. You will be returned to yourself in the morning, refreshed and renewed. For now, simply be. The temperature of your body is gently dropping, a key physiological signal for sleep. You may feel a sense of pleasant coolness or a deep, radiating warmth from the core of your body. This is a sign that you are moving into the deeper stages of rest. It is a biological echo of the cooling of the universe after the Big Bang, a settling from a state of high energy to one of calm stability. Your own personal cosmos is following the universal blueprint, finding its way to a state of cool, quiet, and deeply peaceful equilibrium. If any sounds from the outside world reach you now, let them become part of your journey. A passing car can be a distant meteor, streaking silently across the void. A creak in the house can be the gentle settling of your spaceship. Do not resist these sounds. Absorb them into the dreamscape. Let them become meaningless, ambient textures in the vast, quiet soundscape of the night. They are small, distant events in your vast inner cosmos, and they cannot disturb the profound peace that you are now inhabiting. They simply float by. The chemical messengers of sleep, like melatonin and adenosine, are now flowing through your system. These are the gentle, internal signals that the time for rest has come. It is a quiet, irresistible invitation from your own biology. You do not have to fight to sleep. You simply have to stop fighting to stay awake. Surrender to this gentle internal tide. It is a wave of calm that is washing away the last remnants of the day. Allow it to carry you out into the deep, peaceful waters of slumber. Let us return for a final moment to the idea of infinity, not as a complex mathematical concept, but as a feeling. The feeling of endless peace. The feeling of limitless calm. The feeling of a comfort so deep it has no bottom. This is the infinity that is available to you now, in this state of deep relaxation. You can let go completely, because the softness you are sinking into is endless. It will hold you, it will support you, it will cradle you all through the night. Sink into your own personal infinity of peace. Your mind is now like a deep, still lake, under a moonless, star-filled sky. The surface is calm, the depths are silent. Any thoughts that might have troubled you earlier have sunk to the bottom, where they lie still and inert. All that is left is the vast, quiet clarity of the water and the perfect, silent reflection of the cosmos above. This inner stillness is your true nature. It is always there, beneath the turbulent surface of the day. Sleep is the time you return to it, the time you remember this deep, innate peace. You are now on the very threshold of sleep, the border between consciousness and unconsciousness. It is a peaceful, liminal space. There is no need to try and cross it. The process is automatic now. It is happening all by itself. My voice is now just a distant echo from the world you are leaving behind. It is a final, gentle whisper of reassurance, a sound that confirms that all is well, that you are safe, and that it is time to let go completely. The door to deep sleep is open before you. Simply drift through. The great, silent machinery of the cosmos continues its work without any effort. Planets orbit, stars burn, galaxies turn, and the great, silent machinery of your body will do the same as you sleep. Your heart will beat, your lungs will breathe, your cells will repair. It is all a perfect, effortless process. The greatest things in the universe and in you happen without striving. And so you can now cease all striving, cease all effort, and allow the effortless miracle of sleep to occur, just as it is meant to. Sinking now, deeper and deeper, into a warmth, a softness, a quiet that feels like coming home. The journey is over. You have arrived. This is the place of perfect rest. This is the peace you have been seeking. It is here for you now. It fills you completely. There is no room for anything else. Only this profound, deep, and boundless. Calm. Let it hold you. Let it soothe you. Let it carry you into your dreams. Floating, drifting, in a sea of stars. Each star is a distant, silent wish for your peace. Each nebula is a soft cosmic pillow for your head. The entire universe is your bedroom tonight. It is vast, it is silent, and it is perfectly safe. There are no dangers here. There are no worries. There is only the gentle, rhythmic turning of the cosmos, and the even gentler rhythm of your own slow, deep breathing as you fall deeper and deeper asleep. The day has faded into a distant memory, a story that has already been told. It no longer has any power over you. It is gone, and the morning is a distant shore that you do not need to think about. You are in the deep, quiet ocean of the night. This is your time, a time for nothing, a time to simply be, a time for the profound and healing emptiness of deep, dreamless sleep. Let the emptiness wash you clean. Let the silence make you whole. Heavy now. Your limbs are heavy with relaxation. Your eyelids are heavy and sealed. Your whole body is filled with a pleasant, warm, comforting heaviness. It is the feeling of gravity's gentle embrace, the feeling of being completely and totally supported. You do not need to hold yourself up any longer. You can release every last muscle. Let the surface beneath you take your full weight, sinking deeper into this heavy, warm, and wonderful state of perfect rest. Letting go. The final act of the day is to let go. Let go of control. Let go of awareness. Let go of the need to know. Trust. Trust in the night. Trust in your body. Trust in the quiet rhythm of the universe. This act of surrender is the key. And you have found it. You are turning it now, unlocking the final door to the deepest peace. And as the door swings open, you feel yourself drifting effortlessly through it, into the pure, silent, restorative void of sleep. The silence deepens, the darkness thickens, the peace becomes absolute. My voice is now a dream you are having, a faint whisper from a far-off star, telling you what you already know, that it is time to sleep, time to rest, time to heal. Listen to the silence now, more than my words. The silence is the real message. The silence is the lullaby. Rest in that deep, cosmic silence. One final, slow breath. Breathe in the peace of the entire universe. Hold it for a moment. And as you exhale, release everything. Release yourself. Let your consciousness dissolve like a cloud of cosmic dust, spreading out into the vast, quiet expanse. You are everywhere and nowhere. You are one with the stillness. You are one with the night. You are asleep, deeply, peacefully, completely asleep. The gentle, silent watch of the night begins now. The stars above, the quiet room around you, the ancient wisdom within you, they are all standing guard. You are protected. You are safe. You can let go of all vigilance. You can surrender to a state of profound vulnerability, knowing that you are held in a space of absolute safety. This security is the foundation upon which true, deep, restorative sleep is built, and you are building it now. Sleep. The word itself is soft, a gentle whisper. Let that whisper be the only thing in your mind. Sleep. It is a promise of peace, a promise of renewal, a promise you are now fulfilling. Follow that word down, 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 into the deepest valley of rest, a place of perfect quiet and perfect stillness. Sleep now. Let the word carry you away on a soft, gentle cloud. All the grand questions of the cosmos have resolved into one simple, peaceful state of being. The end of space is not a place, but a concept that we have transformed into a feeling of completeness and security. And now the end of the day has come, bringing with it the peace of completion. Everything is resolved. Everything is quiet. All that is left is the deep, dreamless, and profoundly healing state of sleep. Embrace it. It is here for you now. Drifting, floating, sinking. Words that describe the gentle transition you are now completing. You are no longer tethered to the waking world. You are a silent astronaut, floating in the peaceful zero-gravity environment of deep sleep. There is no up or down, no beginning or end, only the feeling of being weightless, free, and completely at peace. This is your universe for the night, a place of perfect freedom and perfect rest. The rhythms of your brain waves are slowing now, shifting from the faster waves of wakefulness to the slow, rolling waves of delta sleep. This is the great, deep ocean of the mind. It is a state of profound unconsciousness, where the most important restorative work happens. You are entering this state now. You can feel the pull of this deep, slow tide. Let it take you. Let it pull you down into its silent, healing depths. The entire universe is a vast, interconnected system. Nothing is truly separate. The gravity of a distant star pulls on you, just as your gravity pulls on it. You are a node in a cosmic network of unimaginable scale. And in sleep, you feel this connection most deeply. You dissolve back into the whole. This feeling of oneness, of being part of something immense and eternal, is the ultimate source of peace. You are not alone. You are part of everything. Rest now. This is the final instruction. It is not a command, but a gentle permission. Permission to cease all effort. Permission to let go of all awareness. Permission to give yourself the gift of oblivion just for a few hours. This gift is essential. It is the most loving act of self-care. You have earned this rest. You deserve this peace. Accept it now, fully and without reservation. Rest. Peace. Let this be the final state you recognize. A peace that is not just the absence of noise, but the presence of a deep, resonant calm. A peace that is as vast as the space between galaxies, and as intimate as your own quiet heartbeat. This peace is your true nature. It is the home you return to every night. You are home now. You are in that peace. Let it be the all-encompassing reality until the sun returns. The gentle hum of the universe, the silent music of the spheres, the steady rhythm of your own breathing, all have merged into a single, soothing lullaby. A symphony of sleep. Let this music carry you away. It is a composition of perfect harmony, designed by the cosmos itself to guide you to your rest. And you are listening now, drifting on its gentle notes, down, down, into the silent symphony of sleep. Gone. The day is gone. Your thoughts are gone. Your worries are gone. Awareness itself is almost gone. All that is left is the pure, simple fact of your being, resting in a state of profound peace. This is the destination we have been seeking all along. This simple, uncomplicated state of rest. You have arrived. There is nowhere else to go, nothing else to do. Simply be gone into sleep. Dream well. If dreams should come, may they be peaceful landscapes, may they be gentle journeys through soft, starlit skies. May they be a continuation of the peace and wonder that we have cultivated here tonight. Your subconscious mind is a master storyteller, and tonight, its story will be one of calm, of beauty, and of gentle exploration. And if no dreams come, then may your sleep be a deep, dark, and restorative void. Either way, peace is yours. The final barrier dissolves. The last thread of consciousness is released. You are now fully immersed in the world of sleep, a world without end, a world without boundaries, a world of pure restoration. My voice has no place here anymore. It remains behind, on the shores of the waking world. I leave you now to your peace, to your rest, to your silent healing journey through the night. Sleep well and farewell until we meet again. And now, a space of pure silence for you to complete your journey undisturbed. Let this quiet be the final, gentle push. A soft, empty space for you to fall into. A silence that respects the profound and private journey you are now on. A silence that says, all is well. You can let go now. It is the silence of deep space, vast, calm, and eternal. And it is all yours. The universe breathes in and out on a timescale of trillions of years. Your own breath is a miniature echo of this cosmic respiration. Tonight, as you sleep, you are synchronized with this grand, slow rhythm. Every gentle breath you take is a quiet affirmation of your place in the cosmos, a tiny, perfect part of an immense and peaceful whole. This rhythm is the softest lullaby, a constant, gentle reminder that you are part of something stable, eternal, and deeply, profoundly calm. Sleep is an act of trust. You are trusting the world to continue without your supervision. You are trusting your body to perform its nightly miracles of repair. And you are trusting your mind to find its own way back to the light of morning. This trust is the softest pillow. It allows you to release the burden of vigilance, the need to be in control. Tonight, you have found that trust by seeing yourself as part of a reliable, predictable, and majestic universe. Rest in that trust. It is unshakable. All the energy you expended today is now being replenished. Imagine a deep, quiet well of energy inside you. Throughout the day, you have drawn from it. Now, in the stillness of sleep, the well is slowly, gently refilling. Cool, clear, peaceful energy is seeping back in, restoring you from the deepest cellular level. You do not need to do anything to make this happen. It is a natural process, as certain as gravity, as reliable as the dawn. You are being refilled. You are being renewed. The story of the cosmos is written in silence and light. The story of your rest is written in silence and darkness. Both are stories of profound peace and beauty. Tonight, you are part of the latter story. A quiet, personal chapter of renewal. Let the darkness be your ink, and the silence be your page. There is no need to write anything, only to be written upon, to be restored by the gentle, healing narrative of the night. This story is for you and about you, and it is a story of perfect peace. The space behind your eyes is now the vastest space in the universe. It is a space of infinite potential, where dreams are born and memories are consolidated. It is your private theater, your sanctuary. Tonight, the theater is dark, the audience is asleep. The stage is quiet. A deep and profound stillness has fallen over everything. This is the creative quiet, from which all new days are born. Rest in this fertile darkness. Rest in this creative stillness. Let it prepare you for the masterpiece of a new morning. Every atom in your body is ancient, forged in the heart of a star billions of years ago. These atoms have been on an incredible journey through space and time to come together for a brief while as you. They carry within them the memory of the cosmos, and they know the rhythm of rest. They know the need for stillness. As you sleep, you are honoring this ancient, atomic wisdom. You are allowing the very building blocks of your being to return to a state of deep, resonant peace. Let the final layer of your awareness gently peel away. It is like a final, thin veil of cloud drifting away from the face of the moon, revealing the deep, clear darkness behind it. This is the clarity of deep sleep, a state of being that is unburdened by thought, unclouded by emotion. It is a state of pure, simple, peaceful existence. You are drifting past that final veil now. You are entering the clear, silent, and peaceful night of the mind. The journey is complete. The destination has been reached. The name of this destination is sleep. It is not a place of absence, but a place of profound presence. The presence of peace, the presence of healing, the presence of quiet, restorative energy. You are here now, fully and completely. There is nothing left to do but to inhabit this peace, to allow it to work its gentle magic upon you until the first soft light of a new day calls you back. Until then, you are simply, peacefully asleep. And now, only the silence remains, a deep, comfortable, and unbroken silence. It is the sound of the universe at rest. It is the sound of your body healing. It is the sound of your mind at peace. Let this silence be the last thing you perceive. Let it be the soft, dark water that carries you through the deepest part of the night. There will be no more words, only this perfect, peaceful, and profound silence. Rest in it. Sleep.